Okay, guys, how you doing? Welcome to Daymaker. I'm going to try to get this thought out today. I just wrote it this morning. Been working on it for the last few minutes, more like 45 minutes. But I want to talk about how Jesus beat to a different drum. I think self promotion is so overrated, and I don't think that we realize that. First of all, most of us have never gone viral or never really had a huge successful moment that went over the top for us. But because we haven't, we don't really know the test that comes with that sort of thing happening in our life. So we sometimes want self promotion or we want virality. I'll call it virality, although it's something to go viral because we're just kind of enamored with that. So we're constantly hearing stories of those who achieve great moments or the viral video. And let me just tell you that most people that end up going viral was never their plan to go viral. It was just organic. It just naturally happened. I think my granddaughter Paige went viral one time on YouTube, had over like 5 million views. And why? Because she went to Target. It was organic, it was natural, and it just happened. You know, we have this enamored thing that fame and fortune guarantees, wholeness and a great life. The truth of the matter is, Jesus never promoted himself. Fact is, Jesus under promoted himself. And that was the way he lived. He lived anonymously. In fact, think about Jesus' life. He lived under the radar for 30 years and went into the forefront of ministry for 3 years. I think it's a sign of the fact that humanity can't really take success well for many years of our life. So these kind of achievements, virality, something going viral, Twitter followers, a great following on Facebook, it doesn't ensure your love. It doesn't draw you closer to God. It doesn't mean you're going to be content in your own skin. It just sometimes even creates more tests and trials than we're even able to endure. So Jesus was content in his own skin. And that's what I want you to do. Listen, there is no shame in wanting to make the most of yourself and your life. But fame should never be your aim, because even if you get there, we see in Hollywood that fame and fortune ends up in a sense of emptiness. And we don't want that. We want to learn to love what we want to do and learn to do it consistently and faithfully and live our lives the way that God wants our lives to be lived. So it's about creating a life that God and you are proud of, a life that you don't have to have. True achievement is being pleasing to God and accepting the genuine, true you that you are. Hey, guess what? There's nothing wrong with living a quiet, true, happy, God-fearing life. I know it sounds boring, but there's nothing wrong with living a happy, true, God-fearing life. Listen, we need to learn to be okay with what the world calls average. You know what? It's just Jesus was a quiet achiever, quiet in his work, quiet in his relationships. He was with the people that mattered the most. He was with the people that God ordered into his life. And see, we have to learn to see the hustle for what it really is. Yeah, have you ever noticed that most people in your life, that most people that you know, are trying to slow down? Most people that I'm talking to are trying to slow down. I think social media has put this rush, this utter rush in our soul realm. And so it's important for you and me to find the rhythm of life, find a rhythm that's comfortable, find a rhythm that includes God in every day of your activity. So be steady, be faithful. Don't be like the hare, the rabbit that runs out in front of everybody trying to get everything done, and he ends up losing the race. Jesus lived and celebrated under the radar, and he lived in a rhythm with God his Father that is so unique that I think we need to learn what it is to be a quiet achiever, to know the value of acknowledging our wins, celebrating our life, celebrating our achievements, and then steadily and quietly getting back to work and reaching those on social media that we should be reaching, and be satisfied with the life that God gives us. There's a verse, I didn't look it up, but there is a verse, I think it's in Timothy, that encourages us to lead a quiet life. I think it's a goal that we should consider reaching. I think that you and I should consider living a quiet, God-feared life. Hey, I just want to say I hope I'm helping. I know this is kind of unusual, but give it some thought. Let's try to live under the radar. Let's be quiet achievers. Let's take a risk. Let's follow God. Let's be involved in what we're supposed to be involved in. And let's find the rhythm of life that puts God at the center of our life and what God wants us to accomplish at the center of our day. I hope that helps. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for letting me be a part of Daymaker. I'm excited to be able to add value to your life. Don't forget, listen, learn, share. The podcast will go up this afternoon. I'll see you then, and I'll see you tomorrow.